Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into the CryptoLogic Podcast, man. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. It is Wednesday, no longer Monday or Tuesday. So, yeah, there's
Hump Day.
Yeah, dude.
Hump Day. What's up, Dante? Dante's on the show again. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
right.
He popped on yesterday. People freaked out. How you guys like that surprise?
Did you guys like that?
Yeah.
Let us know. But, dude, in school, I remember Hump Day. I felt like it was such a big thing. Dude, do you guys remember when, like, you would put it on your knee and you go like this? Gotcha.
That wasn't Hump Day. That was just whatever.
No, I know, but, like, I never got caught with that until, like, I seen a TikTok and this guy did it. And I was like, ah. You know how they do that on the TikTok where they put the little light and they go, ding. He did it, but he put it in the light. I thought it was pretty funny, man. But
you never got caught with that? I always got caught with that.
I never got caught with that, dude. Yeah, and then they punch you. That's what I mean. I never got caught with it, but nah.
You can't punch people nowadays.
That's true. I could virtually punch you guys. Whoosh.
No, I'm saying you can't be punched anymore. Punch people, you get in trouble now.
Yeah, well, that's true.
The world's so soft.
You can't do a lot of stuff now, man. You can't call nobody a Tom, even though their name is Tom. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know why, but it's a thing.
I've never heard of it. Don't come after him on that. Don't come after me on that. I ain't say nothing.
Let's dive into the markets, guys.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Dude, no, I'm not gonna say it, but if you know, you know. So the markets right now, guys, we're sitting at 2.38 trillion. I'm sorry. Basically up a percentage on the day. We're still primarily pretty red though, dude. I'm not even gonna cap. We're pretty red. I mean, Bitcoin hasn't fell under 50, so that's good. Hopefully you found some support there. Haven't charted it. Ethereum is still, over 4K, which is actually good. BNB is looking like it's, being healthy, going up to that $600 range. USDT all-time high right there. Solana about to hit, $200 again. Cardano still consolidating. XRP still consolidating. Polkadot is still under 30, but it looks like it might pass it. Luna has been consistently doing well. I mean, they've been up every day this week,
Whoa. Yeah, Luna. Oh yeah, it's been in the top 10.
Yeah, well, it jumped and got into the top 10.
I want Avalanche in the top 10. I really like Avalanche.
It'll get there.
I just don't know what would be taken out. Polkadot?
No, Polkadot's gonna continue to go up, man. I don't know. I think Avalanche is gonna stay at 11 for now.
We'll get to 11. We'll pass Dogecoin.
Yeah, I think it'll go to 11 and kind of stay there for a minute.
But Avalanche, once it passes Dogecoin, it has. But it can easily be back in the top 10 because Avalanche was at like almost $200.
That's true.
So when it does happen, that'll be like 30 billion market cap. Will pass Luna, but then Luna hits $100, and then Luna will be over 30 billion. So it's gonna be a little flippy between the three: Polkadot, Terra, and Avalanche.
Yeah, we'll see. SHIB is doing terrible as expected though. Like if you really thought that it was just gonna continue to go up, like I feel like and John, you let me know if I'm capping or not, but I feel like since Shiba went so parabolic, it's not going to go parabolic again. It's just going to continue to either consolidate or go lower.
Look at this token supply.
Like, what do you, like,
it's insane.
Am I capping here?
No.
Like, I literally think that Shiba's just going to keep falling. And no offense to anyone that's a Shiba investor, but I just feel like you shouldn't be, I feel like you have to diamond hand it now.
I just don't understand why people are like so focused on buying SHIB when it has no utility, doesn't do anything. You're just buying it and hoping you're betting on hopes and prayers.
That's hopium.
You're just buying SHIB and now you're just praying and hoping that something happens miraculously for it to jump up when it's like other projects are making moves, making business deals, closing deals, and advancing the crypto space.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause the price to rise up with utility and speculation. SHIB has only speculation, not even speculation, it's hype. It's just fun. It's like fun in games. Like, I don't know, it's dumb. People are really just buying SHIB like, oh yeah.
Well, I feel like they have to diamond hand it now. There's nothing you can't do anything about it. You got to diamond hand it.
But even if CRO, you buy CRO, yes, you're gonna have to diamond hand CRO for a little while, but CRO is making moves. They're making moves to allow it to continue to grow and get more investors, more utility, more speculation added to it. It's making moves. SHIB doesn't do anything. They just get listed on new exchanges. It's like that's their big deal. I think that's all they have.
I think it got listed on another one.
On Bitmart.
Yeah, which I don't even know what that is, but I mean,
it's a small little exchange.
Whatever. It is what it is.
My opinion.
I've been hearing a lot about the DeFi side of CRO. I think it's called like Chronos or something like that. I've been hearing a lot about that, but I haven't looked into it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I should, but right now, CRO's just chilling at 61 cents.
Still high. It's still 10x.
Still good.
Is that 10x from 6 cents?
Yeah.
Still 10x. So remember, if you guys are buying CRO, you're buying it at a 10x. So now you can't expect it to do another 10 and 100x in the next. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dime hand it a little bit.
Yeah. VeChain's still at 9 cents. Pretty crazy, man.
The market's average day, I think, 2.38 trillion. We're still over 2 trillion. I remember when it was time, we were, oh man, we're back to 2 trillion. We're at 1.98, 1.78 trillion. Now we're over 2 trillion healthily. Healthily?
That's not a word, is it?
I don't know. We're healthily. We're over 2 trillion and it's healthy.
Yeah.
We're healthily over $2 trillion. We're not worried about it going under 2 trillion. If it does, oh well. But the days of, oh man, we gotta get back to 2 trillion. We gotta get back to 2 trillion. Remember that? We were on our show talking about we gotta get to 2 trillion. We gotta get to 2 trillion.
I remember
we're like 1.6.
I remember you said once we hit 2 trillion, we're never looking back.
Yeah. And we're still about 2 trillion.
And I don't think we've looked back since.
Yeah. Now we're not even worried about it. We were worried about getting to 3 trillion. We did. And
we did hit
down.
it. Damn.
We're trying to get to 5 trillion.
Bro,
now.
when it hit 3 trillion, everyone was like euphoric. It's like, oh, everyone was happy.
That's
bro.
the problem with the crypto space, I think, is
that's the retail investors.
When everything is red, when everything is mucky, murky, and dirty, and like oh, it's fun, and everyone's selling, everyone's panic selling, everyone's trashing other coins, everyone's talking about quants, rug pull, VXV's trash, all these, and then people that are actually like, good-hearted people that love crypto, a lot of them, they turn away. I don't want to look at my portfolio. I hear it all the time. Oh, I can't look at my portfolio right now. Oh, it's making my portfolio look nasty. I don't want to look at it. I'm like, nah, this is the time you should be looking at it. This is the time when you look at your favorite projects and you see it low, you accumulate. You go out of your way and figure out these are the times when you should be buying. You should be the most opportunistic and optimistic during this time. Because everyone's going to be looking the other way. Like, oh, I'm going to go back to worrying about things. Let me know when the markets are green again. That's when everyone's interested. I'm like, no.
Should be adding to your bags.
Be doing the opposite of that. You should be adding to your bags, adding new positions. Getting into something that was at a peak or high, and then now it dropped 40%.
Yeah,
that's like buying. Quant was at $300, and you don't have one quant. It hit like 148. If you're debating about buying quant at 300, like it's a little too high. It's at 148. You can touch into that.
Yeah, what is it gonna
XRP under $1?
I wonder what their excuse is gonna be. Yeah, if it went down that much, I think it'd go to $70.
Yeah, it's like XRP. XRP's under $1 right now.
Yes, sir.
Capitalize on that.
Heck yeah, man. A lot of people won't touch
There's
it.
So many. Those are two I can think of top of my head. There's so many that were doing well, and right now they're not doing well, and now you're afraid. So like you're okay with buying it when it's doing well, but you're not okay with buying it when it's doing bad. When it has an opportunity to do well again and you can get the price appreciation on that, it doesn't make sense to me. Then that means you don't really understand crypto. You don't respect the crypto space. So now you're not a real investor at that point because you're only buying the tops.
You
get what I'm saying?
That's the quickest way to get wrecked.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
The logic doesn't make sense. Like, oh, it's green now, I'll buy it. It's like the joke I saw.
The FOMO's
real.
The
market's green. It's a good time to buy right now. What?
Hey.
It's a good time to take profits, not, you know what I mean? There we go. Now we're going in circles. But
yeah, that's just, whew. But it's pretty true though, man. Like that statement could have helped a lot of people, but
a lot of people
it just literally went over their head, dude. Like he doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, that's what you think.
This is all for entertainment purposes, anyway.
All right, let's jump into some news, and then we're gonna talk about some cryptos, man.
That's the best disclaimer.
So this first article is about the crypto CEOs that are requesting Congress to provide regulatory clarity. They're tired, bro, of freaking the Congress BS and knee jerking them around. I think there's 9 of them, if I'm not mistaken, or 6. So it's the Circle CEO, Jeremy.
That's USDC.
Yep, USD. Is that USDC, right?
Yeah.
FTX.
FTX is big. They have a lot of big partnerships. Kevin O'Leary has their back.
Bitfury?
Yeah.
I've never heard
Brian
of that.
Brooks. Oh, Brian Brooks moved to Bitfury.
Yeah.
Brian Brooks was Binance, head of Binance. Also, was he with Coinbase? Yes, he was with Coinbase. I think
it's Coinbase.
And he's with some other government currency thing.
Yeah.
That and him under his watch, he allowed banks to custody your crypto. He made it a law to where if banks want to custody crypto, they can. But Brian Brooks was moving around. He left Binance US though recently. Now he's with Bitfury. Okay.
Yep, he's with Bitfury now, and then you got Paxos.
I know Paxos.
You got Stellar Development Foundation, which I think is XLM, right?
Yeah, but it's some type of it's probably a company that or a foundation that likes Stellar. They always have that. They have that with XRP Arlington. XRP Arlington Capital.
Yeah.
They like the project so much they name it after the project.
And then you got the CEO of Coinbase and the CFO of Coinbase
Global,
which is
chief financial officers.
These are heavy hitters, guys.
All heavy hitters.
And they're like, look,
stop bull
crapping around, man. You guys are if you go down to the bottom of this, it says there's a reason why crypto talent is no longer centralized in Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley, if you guys know, that's where like all of the tech stuff come. If Silicon Valley is a place to be if you want to be in tech or any innovation.
The birthplace of the original commercial internet.
Yep.
That's what Brian Brooks said. Sure, some talent has merely moved from Silicon Valley to Miami. Miami is doing really well in crypto. But a surprising number of talented founders have left for Portugal. We always said it. Portugal is really crypto friendly.
Yep.
We've been saying it over and over again.
It's like a broken record.
Portugal, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Singapore. Singapore is really good too. In other jurisdictions that are not at all unregulated, but that have a more positive posture towards innovation and growth. That's the key thing right here. They're not all regulated.
Right.
The
majority
of
them are
not all unregulated, which means that not all of them are regulated. Not all of them are like, hey, we know what to do here with crypto. But they said that they have positive stances towards crypto and they accept innovation and growth. They're allowing creators to go ahead and you'll fall a little bit. You'll do some things wrong, whatever. That's fine, but we need that. Over here, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You better not do it. Over there, they're like, hey, go ahead, man, have fun.
We'll figure it out whenever we figure it out. Don't trip.
Everybody making money. It's all good.
Yeah, dude.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Over here, that's what we got. Big pointing fat fingers at you.
I don't understand. I mean, the next line after it says, addressing the panel of CEOs, Congressperson Patrick McHenry argued that the technology in the crypto space was already regulated. How, Sway? But acknowledged that any of the existing framework could be clunky and not up to date. According to the North Carolina representative, a lack of understanding among his fellow committee members could risk over-regulating crypto and blockchain.
Yeah, see, that's key again. Not understanding the crypto space, quote unquote, respecting it, that's going to allow them to over-regulate it and stunt the growth. I think there's something critical too. If you go down,
that was a quote from them.
It says, we need reasonable rules of the road. We know that. We don't need knee-jerk reactions. What is knee-jerk reactions? Don't do it. Don't do it. Without even knowing what's going on. Just nope, stop.
Yep.
By lawmakers to regulate out of fear of the unknown. Regulating out of fear out of the unknown. Out of the fear of the unknown rather than seeking to understand. And that fear of the unknown and the move to regulate before understanding will only stifle American ingenuity and put us at a competitive disadvantage. That is the truth right there. Stopping and freaking out because it's moving too fast.
Yeah.
But we all know that they're stunting the growth of crypto. They're stunting the mass adoption because they're trying to get their shit orchestrated. They're trying to get in.
At least in America.
It's all part of a plot.
Everybody else is like, come on, the waters is fine.
Yes.
Come over here. Portugal, Miami, dude, with their Miami coin.
That's the problem we have right now. Our administration, my Sebastian, the president, whatever, our administration, everyone out, there's other figureheads running different departments. And we broke that news. The president literally put a bill in saying, hey, for crypto, we need certain things, certain people in charge of certain things. They got the tax. Okay, you're handling tax. You're handling stable coins. You're handling regulation, SEC. You guys need to work with the CFTC. It's not the administration doing it. It's the administration, but then it's not the president overseeing it. He probably doesn't even know what the hell's going on.
Wasn't there an article that stated like out of those people that he all regulated, only like 2 of them knew exactly what crypto was?
Yeah. So it's other people in charge of it, and that's why the CEOs are stepping up now. They're like,
you don't even know what you're doing.
Y'all are just tripping right now. Y'all scared. like every other country is like, oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, oh,
You want to get paid in Bitcoin in your paycheck? All right.
what's the
cool.
difference between us when it comes to crypto than other countries that are like, nope, like China, nope, India, nope, they're doing the same thing, and you got all these other countries taking advantage of like the internet technologies, El Salvador, Portugal, Abu Dhabi,
Dubai,
Dubai,
yeah.
Singapore,
Yeah.
Hong Kong. I think KuCoin's there, but there's a lot that they're innovating. Japan, even Russia.
I think KuCoin's in Singapore now. I think
so.
I think I read there.
Yeah, I think
something.
it's China.
But they moved a lot. Their headquarters moved a lot. So I don't know where KuCoin is at this
This
point.
is insane.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I read somewhere that Russia was testing with RippleNet, which we did break.
We did break that.
Russia was testing with Ripple, and Swift is not going to be allowed to work with Russia anymore. But Russell's like, fine, we'll be working with Ripple.
We'll cut out the middleman.
Yep.
Whoop, and then just go straight to the source. Hey, but I mean, with all of this like FUD, quote unquote, going on, Visa is still doing stuff behind the scenes, man.
They've always been doing.
Visa has announced a new crypto consulting service for merchants and banks. So basically what Visa is trying to do is the payment gateway, giant, is launching a new consulting and advisory services in a move to help its clients navigate the world of cryptocurrencies. The firm said on Wednesday that crypto advisory practice housed within its consulting and analytic division will offer advice to financial institutions, retailers, and other firms on everything from rolling out crypto features and exploring NFTs, non-fungible tokens, to developing wallets for central bank digital currencies. So Visa's gonna be doing some crazy stuff.
We go down more.
Crazy stuff.
Man, wow.
It's crazy, man.
So what Visa's gonna do? But see, Visa already bought an NFT, I believe. They bought an NFT.
They did.
So
but
Visa,
they bought it to test it out.
Yeah. So Visa is one of the many payments processors that has entered the cryptocurrency business in recent years. Its rival MasterCard recently rolled out crypto-linked payment cards throughout the Asia-Pacific region, while online payment giants PayPal launched a new consumer app for crypto, savings, and direct deposits early this year. So these guys are all payment processors, obviously. But Visa is basically...
You're trying to get in with the CBDCs.
They announced they created a blueprint, basically. So for merchants and banks, merchants are like companies, businesses that use Visa for their payment processing. So merchants are like if we started a company, we would be using Visa to process our payments. So basically, and then banks are obviously banks. They're allowing a blueprint. Visa's going to help them. Hey, we'll teach you how to incorporate crypto in your business, in your merchant business or your bank. That's what they're going to do. It's consulting services. So that's big news. That means that Visa's like, we understand crypto now. We understand crypto. And we want to help you guys move along with crypto with us, because we're going to be using crypto, which means if we're using crypto, that means you can use crypto. Exactly. But you guys need to learn how to use it. We'll teach you how to use it, and you'll be using us. Visa's going to be the middleman between crypto and these merchants and banks.
Yep. Anytime you do anything, you're going to have to go through Visa to do it.
Yes.
That's the crazy part. But
that's good news. That's bullish news for mass adoption. I like this. It's Visa's new crypto consulting services to push for mainstream adoption of cryptocurrency. They're taking the stand and saying, hey, we're going to try and make crypto normal for everybody.
Yeah.
And they're that use
corporations
Visa.
I mean, let's be honest, a lot of banks use Visa. I mean, if you open your wallet right now, you're going to have like 8 Visa cards and then 1 MasterCard. And you're going to be like, yeah, MasterCard is cool, but you know what I'm saying? I like Visa. So, I think and
think about all the small banks too. Think about all small and mom and pop shop banks.
Yep.
Merchants.
All the what do you call them? The ones that they're banks, but they're
credit
not.
Unions?
Which ones?
Credit unions?
Credit unions.
I don't know about credit unions yet.
Yeah, credit unions.
I don't know about them yet. Credit unions are normally outdated anyway. They're very outdated.
But they're gonna have to do something, because otherwise they're gonna get swept away.
They're outdated. Most of them, their cards don't even have the tap yet.
That's true.
Credit unions are very outdated, but
I wonder if that farmers one. I always see farmers a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. But I want to get your take on this, because this article came out, man, about the debt ceiling thing. What do you think about this, bro?
Yeah, this is my. I think I figured it out a couple of days. In my opinion, why the markets have been tanking, because there has been this is not political show or anything. Take off the political stuff. Like we just scroll down a little bit. Take them off. There we go.
Oh, Biden, you mean?
yeah. You know, Byron.
Bing
bong. No, I'm just kidding.
bong.
Take me out to dinner. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, yo.
My opinion, this is my opinion here. You guys want to go down a rabbit hole with me. So the markets tanked on crypto, right? So there's been an ongoing dispute between the House and the Senate, the Republicans and Democrats, about passing the debt ceiling to raise the debt ceiling higher. Because if we don't pass it, we're going to default on our debt. What happened with the news that caused Bitcoin to crash recently, Evergrande?
Yeah.
Why are they?
Default.
Why is that a big deal? Because they can't pay out their debt. And Evergrande is not even a country. It's just it's a real estate. Damn near is a country, but there's a lot of money tied up in there. Real estate.
Yeah.
The billionaire owner or multi-billionaire owner had to liquidate himself. He had to sell planes, his homes to make sure he could pay the interest payment. But basically, Evergrande is teetering about to collapse in regards of default on their debt. They can't pay their debt. The U.S. is at that point now. And our GDP is at the point where even if we sold every single product that we have,
You still couldn't pay it
you
back.
couldn't pay the debt off. Every product of every company that's manufactured in the U.S. that the U.S. owns or whatever, any product, even if it's manufactured elsewhere, but a company in the U.S. that's based in the U.S. owns it, and we sold and liquidated every product that was sold, all your pencils, pens, cars, anything you can think of, backpacks, clothes, metal, you know what I mean? Wood, lumber, everything, and you sold everything, it would still not be enough to pay off the debt that we're in. So our debt ceiling, we're at the point where if we didn't raise the debt ceiling, we would default on everything, and then basically that would cause a catastrophic crash, which is inevitably coming because we're putting out way too much money.
So they're basically just kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, they're kicking the can down the road. So there hasn't been an agreement. And the thing is, we know that if you look into politics, the House, they have the majority. They can pass it at any time. They can do that I forgot what it's called, where they can basically not need a single Republican vote.
Yeah.
And then they pass it that way. They're going to do it like 3 times a year. They could have easily passed it, but they're trying to do the bipartisan. So I read another article. It says that the Republicans and Democrats both know that we need to pass this because we're going to default. This is bad. So they finally agreed. And my opinion why the markets was started to tank was because Evergrande was on default. And then there was uncertainty about this being passed, if it was going to pass. So I think people pulled their money out to protect themselves, and that obviously causes a trickle effect to all retail investors that see red. And what are they freaking doing right now? Freaking out, selling their bags,
selling everything.
So this has been approved. They're gonna raise it by up to $2.5 trillion again.
Damn.
So they're raising the debt ceiling, which means that they can print more fake money to keep the stock market alive, or our country alive, basically, with all the inflow of cash.
Stock market too. Let's be honest, man.
So that money is eventually going to hit the debt ceiling. Are they going to raise it again? If they don't, everything's going to collapse. So they might raise it again. We don't know. But that's why, in my opinion, and that's on December 13th when it gets signed into effect, and then they're going to pass more money. More money's going to be printed. And I think that's when the markets should go back up from anywhere from the 13th to the beginning of the next year. We'll see. But that's my opinion on why the markets have crashed. Because of uncertainty about the debt ceiling.
I mean, I think the markets will definitely go up because, people want hedge against inflation, man.
Yep.
Another $2.9 trillion.
Yeah.
That's so much
It says right here,
inflation, man.
The U.S. government has about $29 trillion in outstanding debt subject to the limit.
God.
Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, said the U.S. would default on its debt unless the ceiling is raised by the December 15th deadline. It's supposedly supposed to be signed by December 13th. And if it says that it's good to go, it's passed. Once that thing gets signed, then I see the markets going back up a week or two after that.
Let me play devil's advocate for a second, man. It's supposed to be signed in on December 13th, right? Do you think, in your opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, do you think that some news will come out and say, oh, they haven't decided on passing the bill yet, so we're going to have to wait and see for 24 hours, and then it's going to cause the market to tank even more. People are going to start getting free. Maybe it's for, like, the whales to get in again, pack their bags even more. So, like, think about it, right? December 13th comes, right? and all these news articles, CNN, CNBC, whatever, what have you, and they come out and say like, oh, they're still deliberating. They haven't come to a conclusion yet. It's done already.
Yeah, 7/13 when we signed it. They got passed.
Okay.
It has to go to the president
because they love to do that, bro. Like, oh, we gotta wait 24 hours, and then everyone's freaking out, like and then people start selling again, and then the prices go lower.
Look, they said right here. It says right here. Without congressional action, after December 15th, this would lead to a catastrophic default that would wreak havoc on the U.S. and global economies. So they're gonna do it.
They don't have a choice. Damn, man, that's wow, that's crazy. But hey,
whoa, wait a minute. So it says Democrats are likely to choose a number that would keep the government from reaching the new debt ceiling before the midterm election next year. So it's gonna last. This is gonna give them enough room to last for like a year.
Like next year, like January, or like next year, like
mid next year.
Mid next year.
Yeah, mid next year.
Because what I'm saying, and next year technically is like in a month. You know what I mean?
It says one Treasury estimate suggests that it could be as much as $2.5 trillion to keep paying its bills through the midterms. Whoa, this is just kicking down the can down the road.
They're gonna keep kicking it. They're gonna keep kicking it. But let's get on to some positive stuff, man.
Crazy, man.
Let's get into some positivity. Alliance Block joins the Open Wealth Association, creating a doorway to DeFi for major Swiss banks, wealth techs, and traditional finance players. As you guys know, that's basically what Alliance Block does. It bridges traditional finance to DeFi or crypto in general. That's Alliance Block right there. That's like the short version of it. I mean, obviously you got to go down the rabbit hole to find out exactly what it does, but
yes, Alliance Blocks is fire. It brings in real data from the real world and implements it into data from the crypto world, and it verifies it, and then it also allows these financials to make decisions based on the information that it's getting from the real world.
Yeah, Alliance Blocks is one of the first DeFi players selected to join the Swiss Open Wealth Nation for traditional finance players.
What do you say, nation?
Association, sorry, not nation. Sorry, my words get messed up. Including credit. What the hell is that? Swiss. LGT. Let me make sure I say that correctly, because you know what I'm saying. Don't want to get hate on the show. VP Banks and many more. Yeah, man, Alliance Block's doing some crazy stuff, bro.
Building the future of finance today, we provide a stable, compliant gateway for institutional players to access opportunities and technologies within DeFi. Its memberships of one of the most connected circles of top-tier banking and traditional finance institutions in Switzerland. A lot of great companies who come from Switzerland, so does LCX. Reflects the growing institutional interest in DeFi and the desire to create a seat at that table for Alliance Block and other DeFi players within traditional finance networks. Traditional banking members include Credit Suisse. Okay, we already read that. So basically, Alliance Block is...
This is so cool.
Bridging all these massive institutional investment firms, traditional finance firms.
All these banks.
Into crypto.
Yeah, man.
Using crypto technology.
That's dope. Hey, if you weren't bullish on Alliance Block, hey, you might want to take a look.
Oh my goodness. This is what it makes. So like traditional finance is like your basic handling money in the real world.
Right.
So now Alliance Block is going to allow these traditional banks to create their own DeFi protocols.
Pretty much. I mean,
that's all it is.
Right now is DAOs is the big thing.
Yeah.
So
but DAOs, yield, staking, all these different type of protocols.
DEXs, different DEXs.
Now these traditional finances that normally like, hey, you buy this, we give you that. You buy this, we give you that in stocks or whatever the case. Now they can play and create their own. Now they can have DeFi within their platform.
Exactly.
So basically, they're gonna have real world cryptos are gonna come from. What I'm saying is, like real companies in the real world are gonna have their own crypto projects that come from them. So it's not like you're buying a crypto anymore. You're using crypto because of Alliance Block, but it's from the real world company.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
It allows for their investors to kind of take a sneak behind the curtain, basically, and tip their toes in.
It's basically the opposite of what Coinbase did. Coinbase is a crypto centric company, and it entered the stock market, and then regular people that are in the stock market can invest into Coinbase.
Right.
Robinhood's doing the same thing. Robinhood was traditionally just for a stock market. They got in the stock market, and now what are they doing? They're adding wallets
and crypto.
They're adding wallets. They're doing crypto. It's the same thing. They're merging the two. They're just merging the two. Coinbase was IPO'd, or you can invest in a Coinbase as a stock. So they're just merging the two. So traditional finance is going to be able to have DeFi protocols. And traditional finance is like literally. So imagine your grandma going to a bank or one of those institutions, and she's like, "I got into a DAO from Fidelity. They got me a DAO. You know what a DAO is?" Yes,
Granny. I know.
I was in a DAO 10 years ago. Yeah, they said that it just makes money all the time. I don't know, but you know what I mean. It's like big news to them, you know. And we're over here. We were the guinea pigs, investing in time. Like, yeah, Granny, I bet the time I made over $1 million. Oh wow, I put 5,000 in. They said I'm gonna get back 17%.
Damn. Ooh, we're gonna look at 17%.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But compared to their 0.0007, obviously it's gonna be more.
Right.
But I'm just making a joke. But like, they're not gonna have the 10,000, in my opinion. But these traditional companies that, you know, older people, the boomers, they're gonna be introduced to it. They're gonna have their version of a DAO, and it's like, oh, Fidelity's get me. You know what a DAO is?
Yeah,
I'm staking my money.
Now, a lot of you guys on the show follow us because we keep you guys updated on VXV, man. And today's no different, man. We got some new stuff coming out for VXV. They're doing some brand
It's been
marketing.
a couple weeks, man. It's been a couple weeks.
So VXV sent out this tweet. This is from their personal, or their business or personal, whatever you want to call it. Their Twitter. It says, announcing that Skaggs Creative, hopefully I said that correctly, has been named the strategic and brand marketing agency tasked with updating our brand. Bradley Skaggs immediately spoke our language about the importance of space, bioscience, and humankind. We're excited to collaborate. So I want to show you guys what that looks like. This is what their website looks like. It says, we make bigger brands bigger, small brands matter, and along the way, we built a few new ones too. And if you continue to go down, you know, their website's pretty nice. And then apparently these are the companies they've worked with.
Helped. So think about this. This company has helped elevate a company that's doing well and take it to the next level. So they're a marketing agency, they're branding. So look at HBO. HBO has fully re-optimized themselves. They used to be the old blue logo, the HBO will pop up, and now they have an app. The app looks good. It's a purple. You load on into it. It looks like Netflix. It looks really nice.
Cinemax too.
Yeah, damn. Everything it makes it traditional. So what they're gonna do is go in there and then rebrand VXV and make VXV more attractive, more appealing, look more. It's gonna make it pop. You know, help VXV reach more people.
I wonder if Skaggs added NASA after it got VXV.
I don't know.
That's interesting. Tommy Hilfiger as well.
Microsoft.
They got some heavy hitters in here,
Union
man.
Square, I know Union Square, and it's like,
Holy
so
cow.
it's good. They're gonna help VXV brand.
Aston Martin.
VXV might get a new logo, new color scheme, new website. Damn. How they're gonna market, their Twitter might be different. Like, there's gonna be so many different things that are gonna come from VXV. You know what I mean?
That's pretty dope, man. You know, shout out to VXV, man. They're doing some cool things. They're innovating. They're not just staying stable. And you know, I like the fact that they're trying to be regulatory compliant. Because oftentimes us on the Twitter space would get kind of antsy, like, VXV's dead. But VXV is I feel like you'll get short-term price appreciation, but if you really want life-changing wealth, you're going to have to hold VXV for a minute. I think a couple years.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
I'm saying I'm saying to see the real potential of what VXV could be.
Yeah. But I mean,
I said short-term price appreciation.
But if you had 1,000 in VXV, you won't.
No, well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's just
got a couple hundred VXV, you won't.
It just depends on what your goal is.
VXV will hit a couple $100.
Right? No, I know, but
if you have 1,000
short-term price appreciation.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you want the real,
what is that?
What is value? I don't know. It could be $1,000. Could be $2,000. Could be $5,000. Who knows?
Yeah, but some people make 6 figures. That's good enough for them.
Because VXV, it holds data, so the company is not going to be trading it back and forth. It's not going to be going volatile every day. Not going to go from $800 to $200.
Yeah,
it's going to stay.
But what are you talking about in regards to some people just only need 6 figures for life changing money?
No, I'm just saying if you want to see VXV at its full potential, you would have to wait some years.
Oh yeah, it's
But short-term price appreciation you will get with VXV.
Every single crypto is nowhere near its prime. Ethereum is the closest.
True.
Ethereum is the closest.
True.
Every single crypto, other than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has nothing going for it. It's just gonna
store value.
There's nothing. So take Bitcoin out of it. Every single crypto is at least minimum 3 to 5 years away from even seeing its potential. Not even getting to its potential, just seeing its potential, in my opinion. So VXV not the only one. I think all of them are. QUANT, a couple years away from seeing its full true potential.
Yeah.
XRP for sure. Ethereum is literally the closest one because it's been around since 2014 and it took 6-7 years to get to the point where it's like, holy cow, the ship is sinking. Let's hop on a new 2.0. You know what I mean? Go to 2.0. And then from there, we got to see if that's actually scalable. Cardano got to launch and get working and then work out.
Dude, a lot of people
out of it.
A lot of people said that Cardano is not going to last in the top 10 next year.
Probably won't.
It's going to fall.
It's taking too long.
Damn.
The proof of concept is taking too long. Not proof of work, not proof of stake, proof of concept. The fact that, hey, is what you're thinking actually going to work? That's taking way too long. Ethereum's been doing proof of work, now moving proof of stake.
Solana's moving around.
Ethereum's going to be self-sufficient. Proof of stake allows you to be self-sufficient, but regulators don't like that. So like Cardano, if it's truly scalable proof of work, Cardano could be the golden child. Could be the most poster boy. But see, all these protocols are still a few years away.
Yeah.
You're able to capitalize on them now.
For the price appreciation, short-term price appreciation,
but, you know, like when it fully gets optimized, that's when you really will see the full, you know what I mean, rewards.
But I mean, let's look at this tweet from Crypto Nagato, man. He says, you can use your money to buy flashy things to get short-term pleasure, short-term price appreciation, or you can invest your money to buy your future freedom to get long-term pleasure. Choice is yours. So, I mean,
so fire. If you use your money to buy flashy things to get short-term pleasure, which is buying things like clothes, going out,
shoes,
instant
cars,
gratification,
houses.
Yes. And around this time, especially around this time,
Christmas
this time, people are buying things. They're Black Friday shopping, buying TVs. They're going out, enjoying their family. Great, go ahead. And you're buying things. This is the opportunity for you to look and say, hey, there's some things that if I put my money here instead of here and disappear forever, this money that I put here can multiply 10 times, 15 times, 100 times. It's this time next year.
But why do you think that is that people don't do it? Is it? I know it's a lack of understanding, a lack of knowledge, but it can't just only be that.
It's like the stock market. It's just crazy to me. It's like, take crypto out. Imagine crypto didn't exist.
Yeah.
If you eat McDonald's every day, why would you not invest into McDonald's? If you're eating McDonald's, you like McDonald's, eat Disney. You go to Disneyland every day. You like all the Disney shows and movies. You love Disneyland. Invest into Disney. You like Netflix. I've seen those pictures. Sally paid for Netflix $17 a month. Sally invested into Netflix $17 a month. Her returns 10 years later, Sally has thousands of hours of watch time and entertainment.
Yeah.
And then Jerry, who put it into $17 in investment, made $222,000 in the 10 years. Damn. Which one do you want to be? The same thing. You want to keep consuming McDonald's, or you want to invest into McDonald's?
I heard the argument.
I'm using McDonald's as an example. That's a blue chip stock.
Of like, people don't put their money into investments like the stock market or crypto because they believe they can multiply it and that they have so much more time to multiply it faster than it would be had they invested it into a stock or a crypto. And I'm just, at that point, I'm just like, all right, man, they could do it themselves. I'm like, okay, if you could do it yourself, why haven't you done it yet?
What are you talking about?
That's the argument that they say on why they haven't invested into any like investment.
Those people are dumb because now you're dumb because
it's like you could have did it. You would have did it already.
You're stupid. It's whoever that said that's stupid. Listen, you're betting on yourself. So think of it. It's proof of work and proof of concept. You're applying yourself proof of work. You have to work to make money. You're trading your time for money. You have to physically do something to gain money. Rather than proof of stake, you're investing your money. Now your money's making money for you without you doing a damn thing. Why would you continue to keep doing proof of work? This isn't in real life terms. Continue to do proof of work, working for yourself, working to make money, to make ends meet, and living off that when you can make that money work for you and live off of that. It's that simple.
It really is. But
it's that simple.
Some people don't look at it.
People would rather trade their time. I'd rather be from 9 to 5, get my hard-earned check.
Because they get
my check.
They get promised a 401k, they get promised a severance package, and they get promised Social Security.
Yeah. And people can't, like, it's like starting a business. Starting a business, you work for yourself, you are employing, and you are selling goods or whatever, providing a service, you're getting rewarded for that. That money is now an asset. You're not trading your time for money in a sense of you're clocking in and clocking out. You're stuck there. Your hour is worth $20 an hour, $15 an hour, $30 an hour. You're worth. No, you building a business infinitely scalable of how much you can actually handle and how many people you can hire to help scale your business. And now there's no ceiling of how much money you can bring in.
Yeah.
So now that asset is continuing to rise, and now you hire a new CEO. You hire someone else to take over their job. So now you remove yourself. You have someone that's doing what you did before, and now you are free. That money that you get, you reinvest it and you multiply it again. And then it just keeps going and going and going. But that's a concept that a lot of people, we don't get taught that in school. We get taught to go to school, turn in your homework by this time, turn in your assignments by this time. You get your degree. You get your degree. You're a great person. You get your credit score. Oh, you're a great person. You got a credit score. Go get a loan, 80-month loan on a car, 72-month loan on your car. Pay it off. Get a mortgage. Pay it off. 30 years. Pay it off in 30 years.
And most people never pay it off.
Exactly. And they give it to their kids. And what do their kids do? They end up selling it anyway.
Or they lose it.
They lose it or they sell it anyway. Right?
Damn.
So then you get a job. Get a good job. You get a good job. See, like I'm at the mindset of I'm offended if someone asks me, oh, where do you work? Do you have a job?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I have a business. I run a business. I'm not trying to be arrogant. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm offended if you ask me, oh, where do you work? You have a job? You're employed? Like, no, I am. I'm
my own employer.
I'm self-sufficient.
This is me, content creator. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro.
But that's my soapbox. Sorry.
It's pretty interesting, but sad at the same time. And you feel like you could help everyone, but you can't. You know, sometimes you got to leave people alone and let them just do their life.
It's
and
your mindset, man.
10 years that come down the line, and you've quote unquote made it, and however you look at making it, and they're still sitting there doing the same thing, complaining about life and how it's not fair. And I guess you ask yourself at that point, do you help them or do you just let them?
They gotta learn.
You just let them just be.
We're at that point in life where you can't help anyone unless you help yourself. We're not taught this stuff, right? I've made money in my life. You've made money in your life. We all have made money in our life.
But it's not like the information is not out there.
That's what I'm saying.
With the internet.
That's what I'm saying.
Google anything. How do I make $1,000?
You could be in your 9 to 5. That's fine. But what are you doing with the leftover money after you pay your bills? That's the worst way to think about it.
Going out every Friday.
What are you doing? You got to take the money that you make, your hard-earned money, and give it to yourself first and reinvest that first into yourself, learning a new skill, investing it, acquiring something that's going to appreciate. Then whatever's left, you pay your bills, and then whatever's left after that is whatever you want to splurge on. Don't have it the other way. You splurge, you pay your bills, you splurge, then you have whatever's left for yourself. Like, no, you take what you can from yourself. Hey, I worked my ass off this week. I got paid $1,000 this week. I deserve to take $200 out of this for myself. This is my money. I'm taking it and I'm going to invest into something. That's what you should be doing. Not, I'm paying my bills. Okay, $700 gone. Oh, I have $300 left. Okay, I want to buy these shoes though. Okay, these shoes are $180. Okay, now I have a couple $100. Like, oh.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, something tragic
comes up.
Happens with your
you
car.
Invest in yourself first.
Your tires are blown out or something.
Invest in yourself first, because then you'll really see if you do not make enough after you paid yourself, and you do not have enough to pay your bills, then you start realizing what bills are more important and what's not important.
Exactly. You'll start be like, I don't need this. I don't need that either. Oh, that's trash. Yep. Oh, this gym pass that I pay for every month that I never go.
Yep.
Get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? So
you should go to the gym though.
You should, but most people don't. Watch in January. It's gonna be New Year, New Me. People,
always like that.
And you're gonna have a gym that you're gonna sign up for a year. You're never gonna go. That's just how it works, man. This is how it works. But you guys don't want to hear us talk about this all the time. So hopefully you guys found some value today, man. Hopefully you guys seen some of this news and was like, okay, I like this. But hey, man, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret real quick.
VXV Albert.
Tell you guys a secret.
The Alpha.
If you guys really want to take this crypto game to the next level, man, and I'm not talking about plays and next 1,000x. I'm talking about changing your mindset, giving a whole lifestyle, being around like-minded people, being able to ask questions, and get them answered by all of us. I mean, we got a lot of creators in this place, man. Join the collective. That's all I'm gonna say.
The Discord is free. You'll get good stuff there, but the collective is on a whole. It's a little bit different level. It's not just
man.
crypto. That's the thing. The Discord is primarily crypto, and you're learning and you're engaging. It's the beautiful community. The collective is a little bit deeper than crypto. Obviously, it is crypto, but it's deeper than crypto.
Yeah,
it's deeper than crypto.
Take a look at it, man. We'll pin it in the comments down below. We'll pin it in the description. Just take a look. You're not obligated to join it, man. But if you
don't join the Discord, it's free.
Yeah, exactly.
Discord is free. It's gonna be capped soon because we love the potential in there. We're gonna cap it and we'll figure out what we'll do from there. But we're gonna cap it soon. But then the collective, just take a look.
Take a look at it, man. It's pretty amazing. So we will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Take care. God bless. Be safe. Peace.
And it goes a little